All right, we're gonna go through an entire RPR sequence. These wake up drills for Reflexive Performance Reset are designed to be done quickly before a workout, maybe when you wake up in the morning or when you go to bed, at any time of day actually, when you feel like your body just isn't feeling right or you want to essentially get the nervous system fired up. We override some of these compensation patterns we have, and we can do it with this simple technique. What I want you to do is take your fist, make a little thumb like that, and that's where we're gonna start. Sometimes I'll use my fingers and that's fine. Sometimes I use my knuckles, but we'll mainly use this as our primary technique. The first area that we're going to address is called our upside down Y. So we're gonna go right along the ribs and up through the sternum here. This is designed to help wake up the nerves around the diaphragm so that we get a better breathing pattern, which is probably the most important exercise that you need to learn to do and should learn to do for the rest of your life. So if we can address this and get the soft tissue awake and mobilized, then we will eventually get our breath to fire and work better for us. So we're gonna start, I'll start across my body on the rib cage here, and I'm just gonna rub vigorously with my thumb or my knuckles across this area of the soft tissue right along my rib cage. We're not gonna go very long at all. We're gonna follow, I don't know, maybe 10 seconds or so on each side. I'm going nice, big, hard areas right here. I'm gonna make sure that I'm trying to hurt myself in a sense, right? I do wanna make sure that I'm applying some pressure, that I'm moving the tissue. If I feel like this is a tender spot, or I feel any area on my body that is extra tender, I wanna sit on that area a little bit longer, maybe stop, hold, breathe in, and try to really manipulate that tissue. But again, that's more of a be activated technique. We're gonna get into that later on. If you work with me one-on-one, we'll do that. But primarily, we're trying to wake up the nervous system right around the diaphragm here. We're gonna start into the sternum, the breastbone here, and we're gonna make nice little circles right in the middle. I'm gonna kind of work my way up. For a lot of people, this doesn't get a lot of love, this area here, and so it can be very tender. I did a chest exercise on Monday. I'm very sore right here. This is just loosening up some of the restricted area that we have around our sternum. We'll go up and down, nice sternal rub. They use this in the hospitals to wake people up. There's a reason behind that. We have a lot of nerves that run down right into this area. Perfect. And we can top it off right here at the very top of the sternum. Rub briefly there. Good. We'll take a deep breath in. Okay, that deep breath always should kind of flow down into our belly as much as possible. Now, I'm gonna find my hip bone and my belly button. So you can see I have this diagonal pattern right here between the hip bone, the ASIS, and the belly button. I'm gonna go right in the middle of those two, right where my abs start, if you can feel that out. And I'm gonna take my thumb right into that specific area, and I'm gonna rub in a circular motion. Again, we're not going long. I may go two directions, both directions, clockwise and counterclockwise. Good, just like that. And then we'll go and do the other side again. Once you get used to this, you'll start to realize like, oh, when I do that, like my lower back loosens up, or I just feel like I'm a little bit more open in this area. Again, I'm digging down in there. I'm trying to get my hip flexor as best I can. I may use two fingers or two hands here. Sometimes I like to grab this way as well, and I'll rub, just grinding my fingers right into my belly there. Automatically feel much more open down low. You don't realize how much tension we hold in here for various reasons. Now, we're gonna move forward. We've done our sternum and our psoas, our hip flexors. We're gonna move into the base of our neck here, right at the bottom of our skull, where our neck and our skull meet. There's nice soft tissue there. It may be tender. What I want you to do is take your fingers and you're gonna rub, just like you're massaging the back of your neck, pushing down into that tissue, moving the skin around. We move in circular motions. We move in these diagonal patterns. Not only am I trying to massage the muscle, I'm trying to make sure that the skin moves fluidly over the muscle itself as well. So I'm kind of doing two different things here at once, and I'm just manipulating that fascia. For many, many people, this is a very sensitive area. This area holds a lot of tension, especially when we're trying to create stability. If we don't have good stability here, or in here, then our body will compensate and try to create stability up through our neck and our jaw, which we're about to hit next. This area particularly is designed to activate the glutes. There is a muscle test that we can do where I will lay you on your stomach, we'll do hip extension to see how good your glutes fire, and I can rub through here and release through here, and typically, on most people, see a change. It's pretty cool. Go there. Now we're gonna move to the back of the jaw, right here at the base of the jaw. I can take both of my thumbs right below my ears, and I'm just gonna rub right into that area. This area for most people, very, very tender. Don't be afraid to go hard. You're not gonna hurt yourself. It may have a little bit of tenderness, a little bit of pain there to start, but it's gonna get better. The more you do it, the more you train that fascia, the more you train those nerves to relax and to open up, just like that. We'll move the head around just a little bit, loosen it up. My neck popped actually when I did that.